welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go from Buffalo. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll run a draw now with Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. Offense do have a penalty marker on the field.
Still second down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Throwing on third down is May. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 15. First down, New England.
First down, New England.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5. They'll go play action with May. He's found his receiver, Boutte. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but Really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From out of the gun, here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Patriots first down.
And a Patriot first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. May to throw again. Short pass caught by Henry, tight ends. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots 7, Bills nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Allen. Quick slant into the hands of Shakir. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. Quickly to the outside and complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 9.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
3rd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got Douglas going deep. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Codrington to return it. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll get about 2. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, throw here for Allen. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here's Cook. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are on top. It's now 10-7.
Patriots 7.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. The bootleg. Here's May. He'll get this off to Stevenson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. To throw is May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, New England.
This is the word. What's that? Are you kidding me?
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. On play action, here's May. That is brought in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big hit for the Patriots. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Gibson is in for a touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Pats are on top. It's 14-10.
Bills 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Maynard on 1st and 10. There's a check down. Gibson out of the backfield.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoff. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On the give, this is Stevenson. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
At the 1-yard line.
To throw now, May. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Christian Benford.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
This is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays. And these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Pass caught by Shakir. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Gun, here's Allen. He's got his man, that's Coleman. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Buffalo.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Allen to throw again. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
16 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
One more time with Cook. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now Prater to tack on the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bills move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Patriots 14.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, Gibson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll run on first down with Stevenson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New England.
First down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Gun, here's May. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Ramondre Stevenson was the intended target that time. And now it's 4th down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
So, the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Play action. Here's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 4. He'll step up. The ball's out. And the Patriots are going to recover. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is first and 10. They'll run. Stevenson, and he is slashed in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Throwing is May. Open man, DeMario Douglas. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Patriot first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Borregales now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots will go up by 7.
Patriots 24, Bills 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now Codrington to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
10 yards on
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Once again, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Buffalo.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and Just nowhere for that back to go.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in! Joshua Palmer! Touchdown, Buffalo! A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Now, May. He's found his receiver, Boutte. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, 2nd and 4. May gonna hold on to this one. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated.
Still 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing now is May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. Sure pass cut by Henry, the tight end. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
Brings up 4th down.
Patriots ready for the punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Allen now on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
10 yards.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. A short throw caught by Kincaid.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This a potential game winner. Got the distance and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Patriots offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. They locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. To throw now, May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be forced out of bounds. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
And he has missed this one. No good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
Well, that's just part of the game, unfortunately. You work hard to get yourself in position that you can tie it late with a field goal. But he just can't connect, and that's just a tough way to lose a game. There's no doubt about it.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.